Okay, so if you run a business, you know this feeling, right? A customer slides into your DMs with an exciting new request. It's an awesome moment. But it's also the start of a process that can just get so messy, so fast. A total chaos of messages, screenshots, and lost details. So today, we're going to talk about how to bring some serious clarity to all that chaos.
I mean, let me ask you this straight up. Are you drowning in customer DMs? If you've ever felt that little wave of panic looking at your inbox, just wondering if you missed that one crucial detail, then yeah, this one's for you. And it always starts with a message that looks something like this, doesn't it? This is the good stuff, the lifeblood of a creative business, a custom order full of potential. But this simple little request is also a major test of your organization. How do you make sure this amazing idea turns into the perfect product without anything getting lost along the way? To really get a handle on this problem, let's dive into a story, a super relatable one. We're going to step inside Olivia's bakery, where all their success brought on this delicious but very, very messy challenge. Okay, so meet Olivia's bakery. They make these incredible custom cakes. And as their reputation started to blow up, so did the orders. Now, like so many businesses these days, their success was fueled by social media, which, of course, also became their single biggest organizational headache. And I mean, the orders were coming from everywhere. A DM on Instagram with a photo, then a follow-up on WhatsApp with a color palette, then a quick question in Viber. You know the drill. Customer communication wasn't in one neat place. It was scattered across like a dozen different threads. And the result of all this? Well, their inbox basically turned into this chaotic, messy gallery of amazing customer ideas that were just about impossible to keep track of. They were losing details, mixing up designs, and honestly spending more time just hunting for information than actually baking cakes. But here's the good news. They found a way out. They discovered the perfect ingredient, pun intended, to bring some real structure back into their workflow. Let's take a look at how they went from total chaos to total clarity. And that perfect ingredient? It was this tool called Capture from Monday.com, which is, a super popular platform for managing work. The tool itself is beautifully simple. It just lets you grab a screenshot of any message or any image from pretty much any platform, and bam, it instantly turns it into an organized, actionable task. And just look at the difference here. I mean, this slide really says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the before. Scattered DMs, lost info, manual data entry, mixed up designs. It's stressful just looking at it. But on the right, you have the after. Centralized, all details saved, one-click capture, and clear assignments. It's a complete 180, from a reactive mess to a proactive system. Okay, so that's the what. But how does this actually work? Is it some super complicated thing you have to learn? Nope, not at all. Let's walk through how Olivia's team turned a simple DM into a finished cake, step by step.
It's actually a super simple 4-step process. Seriously. First, you install the browser extension. Then you just open up the message you want to save. With one click, you capture it and create a task. And finally, the whole thing just appears all neat and organized in your Monday.com workspace. It's that easy.
And this is where the magic really happens. The team at Olivia's created a reusable template they called Custom Cake Order. So now, every single time a new request comes in, they can instantly fill in the fields for client name, due date, and status. It just ensures that no core information ever gets missed. It's a total game changer. And check this out. This shows you just how granular you can get. They don't just screenshot the photo of the cake, they can add little notes right on top of the image. That tiny little note, replace chocolate with strawberries, that's exactly the kind of crucial detail that used to get buried in a long message thread. Now, it's attached right to the visual. And boom, the second they click create, that new task with the image and the notes and everything just pops right up on their shared cake designs board. The entire team, from the designer to the decorator, sees it right away. All that information is now visible, it's accountable, and it's ready to be worked on. So yeah, we've been talking a lot about cakes, but you can probably see this isn't just about bakeries, right? This applies to practically any business that gets requests or feedback from customers online. Think graphic designers, consultants, contractors, you name it. The whole idea is to create one single, reliable system for every client interaction. It stops all that frantic searching and lets your team get back to doing their actual work. So let's just recap the big wins here. You're storing all that visual feedback in one central hub. You're turning unstructured chats into structured, trackable tasks. You can automate the entire workflow from the first hello to the final delivery. And this isn't just about being tidy. This is about cutting down on mistakes that cost you time and money. It's about being able to grow your business without growing your stress levels. So when you boil it all down, this is what it's all about. It's about taking that fire hose of communication and transforming it from a huge source of stress into a streamlined, organized, and totally productive part of your business. So I want to leave you with this one question to think about. Take a look at your own process, your own inbox, your own DMs. What's the one piece of chaos in your workflow that you could organize and turn into something clear, simple, and done?